Alright, so I'm going to be reading out of this book right here, which I'm getting ready to let go of. This one does not have my pen name. And as we hear, it's slightly raining outside. Let me see, this is a book that's been edited. And I actually kind of wrote in here. And this is the one that I had to edit. And this is the one that I am reading right now. This is where I'll be reading at. Not sure if you'll be able to follow along or not, but here we go. Position it like right there. This age, he claimed, also allowed him to keep the bear. Some people got upset with Jason for having a bear, yet his bear was his best friend. His bear might have been nothing but fluff, but for Jason, it was the only link he had after the fire. Everyone was destroyed in the fire. Only Jason and the bear survived. Yet Jason understood now that this fire might be a false memory that was created by Zim to comfort him. Jason did not know the truth from lies, yet he understood that he was utterly alone. Everyone and everything was lost. Jason had issues remembering because it was too painful. After time passed, those painful memories got lost in Jason's own denial. Jason had never accepted the fire. He cried for days over it, yet most days he pretended it never happened. It was just easier that way. He would kid himself into believing that his family was on a holiday, that his family would be coming back next week. Yet the lies that he told himself wore on him and weighed heavy like a winter coat. Now that he had a glimmer of the truth, he understood that his family's demise might have been crueler than ever imagined. Did his sister die in the fire, or was she eaten alive in front of him by the starving horde of workers? Jason knew that he had to be strong, yet his tears did not help anything. Jason was tossing and turning as the blue lights flashed across the TV screen. He opened his mouth and yelled, "Stop!" Yet no one was in the room. His bear fell to the floor. The adding of the years lost in a world that was empty. Jason started having issues knowing himself. All he had was a bear. His bear was his safety, his companion in the emptiness of this new life, a stuffed relic of the past, his only comfort and security. Jason's sister haunted him. Regardless of his acknowledgement, Jason's sister followed him everywhere, even though she was just an unseen ghost child. Occasionally he acknowledged her, only to beg her forgiveness for being the only one to survive. Sometimes he would just cry on her ghostly lap as the tiny signal went in and out. Jason's life had become a mess. He had been alone for a long while. At this time, he had been alone. He had been given new clothes. This event happened every year, like a birthday without cake. He'd been left alone with books. Jason could not recall the last time he had eaten. Jason was having a tough time thinking about the last time he had seen someone. How many years had it been? How old was he now? Jason was a person of exercise and books. When he was doing one, he would also be doing the other. He loved to walk and read. This was also not common. This was part of his normal. Speed walking while speed reading always relaxed him. He had so much room. Everything seemed so empty. The fluffy orange carpet helped decorate 3 whole entire floors. He enjoyed his walks along the carpet. It was those times Jason felt the most inspired. That is why, when Jason was dreaming, he saw himself in the room with the TV. In his dream, he walked the extra long hallway. The hallway with black mirrored floors. The floors looked like black water stretched in his mind. He walked in his dream, just like he did in real life. But he had no book in his hand. Instead of a book, he had his bear, and occasionally he lay down in his dream. Jason did not know in the simulation he had dropped the bear. He also had no clue he was dreaming in a simulated world. Jason thought he was in thought and nothing more. He thought about the anthropic principle, which asks questions of why. Why did all these conditions on Earth fall into place so smoothly? Jason looked at his hands and in the dream. Was he dreaming? He really did not know all the elements that made up a hand, let alone the ability to move a hand. Puzzled Jason. All of this was in such perfection that something did not seem right about it. The more he understood about how much effort it was to make a hand like this, like his, the more he doubted his own hand's existence. In his dream, Jason started to walk as he slowly forgot that he was dreaming. Jason, lost in thought, questioned his reality as he fell deeper and deeper into a dream. And that is the end of February's read of this book right here. Yeah, this book right here, Men of Five.